As you all probably know by now, I like to play a little Fortnite in my free time. I usually hop on every night to see what's in the item shop, as it tends to refresh every night around 8 p.m. Most of the time it's filled with random dailies, but every so often there's a cool skin, like Raven, Red Team Leader, or very rarely Toxic Rick. However, I've already purchased all these skins. Well, except for the elusive Rick Sanchez, with my massive amounts of V-Bucks I acquired over the years. I was gonna skip looking at the shop and hop right into a game, but something told me I should look this time. At the time, I was playing with one of my friends. We'll call him Jonesy for now. He told me to hurry and ready up, but I almost felt like I needed to look through the skins. To this day, I still don't know why I didn't listen to my friend. I told him I was going to be quick, and I started making my way down the page. "Hey," Jonesy started saying, "did you know that they added Goku to the game?" I actually had no idea. I scrolled down to see where his skin was, but I didn't see anything. I did, however, see a staticky, warped section of the page that made a humming noise whenever it was on screen. I thought maybe it was a glitch, and since I didn't want to break my game, I decided to get out of the page. "Let's just play the game," I said. Next thing I knew, I was gliding at Tilted, and I forgot about Goku entirely. I had looted a chest with an epic pump shotgun, and from there on, me and Jonesy were practically cleaning up all of Tilted Towers. After the last squad wipe, I went to loot the bodies, but on the botted default, there was an item I'd never seen before. "Hey, do you know what this is?" I asked my friend. "Oh, that's the Kamehameha from Dragon Ball," he told me. "You're talking about the blue ball, right?" He was looking at the same item that I was, but mine wasn't blue. It was that same glitch-like texture that I wasn't sure what was. It unsettled me because at this point, I wasn't sure if I had a bug or if something was actually different about my game. He told me that the item was really good, and he went to go pick it up. He started walking closer to the item, and my stomach dropped, and I felt like I had to do something before it was too late, so at the last second, I used my grapple gun and grappled him away from the loot. I thought he would get mad at me, but I didn't think he'd be this mad. "What the heck, dude?" Jonesy yelled out. "If you wanted to try the item out for yourself, you could have just told me." "No, it's not that," but before I could finish, he used the take the L emo on me and started running for the item. Without hesitation, he picked up the item, which to him was just a normal blue Kamehameha, but for me was still a glitched black void substance. I screamed out for him one last time not to take it, but he didn't listen. He called me Greedy Kenny, and he took the item into his inventory. That was the last thing I heard my friend say. Greedy Kenny. All of a sudden, the sky turned blood red, and Jonesy's voice became staticky and glitched. I thought maybe the blood sky could have been a lead up for an event or something, but I wasn't sure about my friend. I tried communicating with him through my headset, but I couldn't understand him. Hoping he could still hear me, I reminded him the storm was closing in and we had to move. He seemed to follow me, so I reasoned that he could still understand me, at least a little. While we were running from the storm, I happened to see another player across the field. I only had close-range weapons, but I could tell that it was just a solo from the way that they were walking. I knew my friend had a sniper, so I told him he should get a headshot for an easy kill. After all, this solo was walking straight towards us. But for some reason, my friend wouldn't shoot. Every time he equipped his uncommon heavy sniper, it would drop from his inventory. Then, everything dropped from his inventory. Except for the Kamehameha he picked up. I told him not to use it, but he still did. He jumped into the air and started saying those words. Kame. Hame. I heard that scream and I looked up, only to see his body spin and rip apart into a bloodbath that rained down onto my character. My friend left the party a couple seconds later. At this moment, I was terrified. Now that the enemy solo was closer, I was starting to panic. But as I looked closer, I saw who the enemy player was using as a skin. It was Goku, and his eyes were, I don't know how to describe it, glowing white. I started shooting at him, even landing a few headshots, but they weren't doing any damage. I was still panicking, and I started to run away, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw my friend's last piece of loot. The glitched Kamehameha. Not knowing what to do, I grabbed the item and ran. I'll never forget what happened next. While I was running, I saw the Goku jump up behind me, and he started saying those terrifying words. Kame. Hame. Before I knew it, my character was disintegrated by a black beam of glitched energy, and I heard my character scream out in pain. I never heard someone cry out like that before. Before I could process what happened, my PlayStation exploded and all the power went out in my house. A couple weeks went by, and I never told anybody what happened. I stopped playing Fortnite as I didn't have enough money to buy another PlayStation. The police came to my house and asked me if I knew what happened to my friend. Apparently he died from a heart attack or something. I told them no, even though I knew something that they didn't. I never told the story until now because recently I've been asking myself the same question over and over again. What would have happened if I was quick enough to use the glitched item? Could I have killed Goku? What if I grabbed it before my friend? Would I have been able to protect us and get him back? Anyways, I made this video as a warning to anyone playing while Goku is in the store. If you ever have a problem like this, turn off your PlayStation immediately. Because if anything like this happens, you might just have a monster inside it. Gokubrine.